Hi, this is Curt and welcome to another edition of Fire Law Roundup.
A Lansing firefighter has been awarded $1 million in damages for discrimination. This was allegedly reported to the city. The city allegedly didn't take serious action about it. The firefighter, who is African-American, claimed that he was being subjected to a hostile work environment and that the city failed to address it. He claims that a banana was left on his windshield. Obviously, we know the race implications of banana. There was a 5-day trial, and the city was hit for $1 million in damages. There's always a million questions in these cases for juries, and I can't get inside a jury's head ever to what they were thinking, but 5 days of proof on this, presumably, I got to say this, what gets me, and I don't know the answer. I'm just throwing this out. I understand where fire departments may be accused of being insensitive, racist, taking discriminatory, hostile, retaliatory actions, etc. What surprises me more is a city like this. You would think that they would be able to say, look, we investigated, we trained, at a minimum, investigate and train, right? As everyone knows or should know, it doesn't matter what your accusation is, whether it's right or wrong, investigate or train. That way you can always say, I did the minimum, and that will help you out most times. But here, did they not do more? Like, look, if I'm faced with this and I said, well, I don't think, it was one of our firefighters, it was a neighbor who put the banana on, right? Maybe it wasn't anyone under the city's control. I'm making this up. The city at least is going to say, but we're going to make clear our policy of non-harassing, non-retaliatory, non-discriminatory intent to all our employees. We're having another training. We might even up the training. We're going to investigate this. We can't come to the conclusion, let's say, who put the banana here. And I'm presuming the banana was one of many things that he alleged, but because that wouldn't result in $1 million. One banana is not worth $1 million. But, I'm surprised that the city would have been hit, because it seems like the city would have, and I don't know, take a lot more action than turning a blind eye. And $1 million makes it look like they turned a blind eye. I just have a hard time believing that most cities would turn a blind eye to something like this. But I didn't sit through 5 days of trial, so I don't know what the proof was.
Yeah, and I find it hard to believe that the city of Lansing turned a blind eye to this as well. But it comes down to proof. It comes down to, witnesses and evidence, and,
right. 5 days trial.
The jury ruled what it ruled. Sometimes, right, even in a football game, baseball game, the umpires get it wrong, but they get it right because that's when you're out, you're out.
True.